Thanks for joining us today. This is Michael Saldana with the Amanda Vang team and the real estate experts. Today we've got a great video, our 2021 March market update. Big thing that just happened this week, interest rates jumped above 3% for the first time since July of last year. All right, now let's take a deep dive on the Santa Clara single family home and condos and townhomes housing market. As of today, Sunday, March 7th, the median list price for single-family homes in Santa Clara was $1.562 million. We're seeing a price per square foot of about $979 and a days on market of 7. Inventories at 26, pretty low. This is all pretty consistent right now. The single-family home market in the whole South Bay area is very hot. There's a lot of competition. Homes are struggling to stay on market for more than 7 days, and people are bidding and bidding and bidding. But that being said, let's take a look at some of the statistics. So over time, we've seen the median list prices holding pretty steady. We'll take a look at price per square foot. Kind of going up and down, but mostly holding pretty steady. But I think that some of the most interesting effects we'll see are going to be in these quartile graphs. It's interesting to see this first and second market quartile, this 1.1 million through the 1.5 million range, where, especially right here, there's an absorption of 5, where the total inventory available was 6. So there's 24 homes available on the market, 6 in each quartile, and 5 of them in this $1.1 to $1.5 million range were purchased. So
I think that makes sense because $1.1 to $1.5 million is a very common range for many of our clients right now. There's a big pool of buyers in this range, and it's a common story.
For a Bay Area worker, they either have equity in their current starter home, or they've been saving up RSUs or stock from work, and they can get qualified in this range. We actually have a lot of buyers in this very specific range, 1.1 to 1.5, currently shopping for homes. Overall, we're seeing short days on market with new and absorbed about equal. So total, we have about 9 homes, new homes that came on the market, and 10 that were taken off the market. So that goes along with what I was saying, where they're flying off the shelves. Let's take a look at the condominiums. In Santa Clara, similar to some other areas, condominiums market is not nearly as strong as single-family homes, but it's still fairly strong. Don't let the massive competition and demand in single-family homes kind of overshadow what's happening with condos. Condos are good. We're looking at the median list price, $749,000. We have a price per square foot of $722 and a days on market of 21. So I just showed you the single-family homes days on market, that was 7. And with condominiums, it's 21. So 21 is still pretty short. The nationwide average normally is 30 to 40. So 21 days on market, that's about 3 weeks. For the Bay Area, it's long, kind of. but no, what that tells me is that there's still strong demand. There's still strength in this market. It's not as strong as single-family homes, but it's moving. Things are moving very quickly. Looking at the quartiles, one very interesting thing that we'll notice is that this top quartile, 0 days on market, which means that they were pretty much bought as soon as they were listed. Also, you'll notice that the second quartile is showing 14, and then it gets longer as you go down to cheaper and cheaper, or to the lower quartiles. So we're seeing the same effect here as we're seeing in other cities. People are getting priced out of single-family homes. They're trying to upgrade from their starter home or condominiums and get more bedrooms, and they're turning to this condo townhome market for relief. There's been a lot of absorption in this first and second quartile, with demand outpacing inventory. So probably, even though these days on market, days on market is usually a lagging indicator. So what we'll see is next month, we'll see the days on market for these lower price point homes drop down a little bit. All right, now let's take a look at the average days on market organized by market segment. So right here, you'll notice, so like I mentioned before, this top market segment is showing a 0 days on market. That market's been pretty strong for a sustained period of time, because I think that people are getting turned away from single-family homes and are starting to look at condominiums. So this is going to be a 1,600 square foot condo, about 1.5 million or above, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. So you can imagine they're probably looking at single-family homes and getting scared by $200,000 overbid, 1.6, 1.7 million. I mean, that's about what it's going for. So you turn over to a condominium, you can get that same square footage, the same beds and the baths, not as big of a lot, higher population density, sure. But you got your home. You got what you needed, and those homes are moving. And what we're also seeing, this teal line, this is going to be the second market quartile, this 899,000 through 1.5 or 1.485 million dollar home. So actually, we're seeing a very big drop in that in the days on market on that one. And I think that's reflecting is that excuse me, people are continuing to get price out of the market. So even after this 1.5 price point, you've got people under that price point where it's a similar situation. They're looking at a homes, maybe a 1.1, 1.2 million dollar home. It's getting bid up to 1.4, 1.5. And then they're starting to look at condominiums to see if there's something that might fit that square footage, the bedrooms and the bathrooms that might fit what they need, what their family needs. So we'll see how these markets go, but it's a very interesting time right now. Alrighty, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. The world is a crazy place, but make sure you have a great realtor on your side to help you make the right decisions with your most important investment, your home. You're probably wondering why I put this silly slide as the background. Will this market crash? That's a bold statement as far as they go. No, I actually have a great presentation. If you take a look, I talked about this earlier, our full video for the 2021 Bay Area housing market forecast. I'll talk about the factors that are at play with a potential market crash and why we think it might not happen anytime soon, because we've got a lot of equity in our homes, you know. It's different, but we'll see. Take a look at that video, 2021 Bay Area housing market predictions. Thanks for staying tuned. This is Michael Saldana with the Amanda Vang team and the real estate experts signing out. Have a great March. Have a great 2021. Best of luck. Take care, guys. Bye.